Hello fellow Transformers fans, my name is VideoJames, and today I'm not going to be doing a reaction to any of the Bumblebee videos for the new movie, and I'm not really going to be doing any kind of theory. Regardless, I'm going to be doing quite the opposite. Basically, this video is just meant to make a point. This is basically just going to be me giving my point on what's going to happen with the future in these Bumblebee trailers and whether or not I'm going to do anything on them. And the answer is no, I'm not really going to do anything on them. In fact, the reason I'm not going to do anything on them is because I'm not really going to watch any of them. I'm going to basically just ignore every single trailer. Now, hear me out, because there is a reason for this. Remember, back when The Last Night started coming out with trailers, and they started just pumping out trailers over and over again, we got a whole bunch of trailers, and we got a whole bunch of stuff, but all those trailers kind of just had the entire movie in just a span of 5 minutes. And it really just ruined the entire experience for me. That going into the theaters, I already knew it was going to happen. And even though they've only really given out one trailer for the Bumblebee movie, I still don't want to ruin the experience. Because, again, Bumblebee is not only my favorite Transformer, but a lot of people's favorite Transformers. And I absolutely adore the bot. So I don't want to spoil this movie. I want to go into it not knowing anything, knowing as little as possible, and just getting a fresh experience with the Transformers movies. Now, that being said, with the trailer that we actually got out right now, I'm going to give my initial thoughts on the movie as of right now. So first off, I feel like the movie's going to give kind of an Iron Giant kind of vibe to it. That we see in the first part of the trailer, Bumblebee starts out in like a forest and he's just like silhouetted, and then we see him in the junkyard and he's all alone and he's kind of broken down a tiny bit, and we see that little honeybee comb underneath the wheel well, which some people think might lead to what his name is, but I highly doubt it. I think he'll find some way to explain what his name is. With that kind of feel, I feel like it might be a new direction for Transformers that might actually be good, because this is a character movie. This is about a character. This isn't about the whole franchise. So giving like a specific feel to every kind of character, like Bumblebee, would be a good idea, because giving the same kind of feel to every character isn't really that great. Because we see with the bots even have different personalities, like Starscream's kind of like a snake, treacherous and annoying, and Bee's kind of that sweetheart that he never really hurts anything unless he needs to, and then Ironhide's kind of just like Rambo. Speaking of Starscream, I know some people are kind of starting a war about whether or not Starscream was in this trailer or not, because some people have theorized that it might actually be Ramjet, and I feel like that might actually be possible. I feel like it might be Ramjet, just because Starscream didn't really show up that early, and if Starscream were on Earth, then it probably would have been to look for the Allspark, not just to hunt down Bumblebee. So I feel like Ramjet being there might make a bit more sense, just because Starscream, he's mainly doing what Megatron says, and Megatron probably has Starscream looking for the Allspark or looking for him. So I don't really know if Starscream will be there. It does look like Starscream with the G1 colors and all that, and the G1 figure. But, again, it's not exactly Starscream, and we haven't really gotten any confirmed word yet that it will be Starscream. So, it's a 50-50 in the air right now, whether or not it's Ramjet or Starscream. But, I'm kind of leaning more towards the Ramjet idea. Now, it looks like there is going to be heavy amounts of human in this movie, and I really hope they learn from their past mistakes and at least tone it down a tiny bit to where there's at least not only more Transformers, but also more like transformations, like more on-screen transformation. Because we see in The Last Night, they did have a huge amount of on-screen transformation compared to all the other movies. So I really hope they kind of transfer that over to the Bumblebee movie. And then the last thing I want to talk about is Bumblebee's second alt mode. So we see somewhere along the end of the movie, he kind of gets a second alt mode that's a little bit more rugged and sharp than his Beetle, which may lead me to believe that he's scanned one of the Army's vehicles. Also makes me wonder if one of the theories that I've had for a while has been right. So, as we saw in the start of the trailer, Bee was a little bit timid towards the human, and this movie is supposedly taking place after World War II, I believe. So, what I want to know is, does Bee have, like, PTSD or something from World War II, and now he's, like, scared of humans or something? Or he's, like, afraid to be around humans for that long? Now, some of you may be saying, oh, that's ridiculous. He was supposed to kill humans. Why would he be afraid to be around them? Maybe he killed someone he didn't want to kill, and that kind of scarred him. Either way, we see him adopting this alt mode later on in the trailer, which leads me to believe it will probably be in like the second half of the movie, or maybe after that forest chase, because we see there's kind of a cliff scenery behind it. But with that comes a new battle mask, and I actually really like his new battle mask. I kind of like it a bit more than his first movie version, than his just slide down and cover his face version. And I definitely like it more than his Age of Extinction. And I absolutely hated the Age of Extinction mask because of the shape of the lens. The lens shape was just awful. Like, what shape is a crescent that goes up, comes back down at a very sharp angle, goes up in a straight line, and then curves back down towards the start of the crescent? Like, what shape is that, and what bug has an eye in that shape? In fact, what anything has an eye in that shape? Regardless, I really do like Bee's new battle mask. I really do like the design of it. It and the first movie mask are probably tied for my favorite. But overall, I can say I'm kind of on the fence about this movie. I don't really think I'm excited for it, but I don't really think I won't go see it either. I mean, I'll probably definitely go see it, just because it's a Bumblebee movie, but I'm on the fence about whether or not I want to or don't want to, is basically what I'm saying, is that I'm split in between. Regardless, for now I'm going to leave this video here. I will leave a link in the description to the trailer so you guys can actually check it out for yourselves. Again, I'm on the fence about this movie. I don't know whether or not I'll like it or not, but I'm going to go into it knowing completely nothing. For now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can slap the like button as always, and I will see all you beautiful people in the next video.